Hello guys, welcome to the rebroadcast. This is Nicole Vincent. And it was just amazing. So we're going to be talking a little bit about kind of the theme of the convention, a few fun things. I've already covered the new products, and once I get home, I'm going to spotlight each of them so you can learn a little bit more about each of them. And I'm just going to talk real quick about some new great things. So first off, this is the new edition of Living Magazine. Now there's something new and exciting in here. Scratch and sniff inserts. Is that not amazing, guys? And it's like, it smells just like the oil. So how awesome would that be for somebody to receive a Living Magazine and be able to smell these different oils? Yeah, lots of heart for that one because it's great. So this one has spearmint and then lemongrass in it. And just so exciting. And look how beautiful it is. Like, this is totally something you could pass along just to give somebody a little whiff of goodness. Especially if you're out and maybe you don't have samples, you can just give them that little scratch and sniff cards. And maybe it's wishful thinking, but maybe we'll be able to buy those scratch and sniff cards because that would be a very economical way to kind of sample somebody. Not that they necessarily get the topical benefits, but the aromatic benefits sometimes are huge, right? So we've all had that first whiff of wild orange or, something good like that. So super exciting there. And then I wanted to show you this. So doTERRA is now offering samples that you can actually purchase. So they come in these cute little packet card things. And there's two different options. This is a sample blend trio and the basic sample trio. And they come in a box of 10, and they were around $45. I don't know how much, and it's $45 for 20 of them. So you get, at least this is what we got at convention. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same price when we get home, but isn't this a great way? So look at this, guys. It's going to explain, there we go. It's going to explain what essential oils are and what doTERRA is in a nice, concise manner. And then you open it up, and it's going to tell you aromatical. Guys, I have like no sleep in me, so I'm taking a nap as soon as I'm done with the scope. So it's going to tell you the aromatic, topical, and internal uses. And then we've got this one, the sample trio. This is the basic one. It has peppermint, melaleuca, and lavender in it. And it's going to give you guys, it's going to give a couple ideas of how to use them. And then they're these really tiny, cute little sample vials. They're labeled. They're ready to go. They're like little perfume bottles. And I'm guessing that they're going to be, they look like they're around 20, I would guess about 20 drops. And it's just a beautiful way. And then here's the back. So you can put your little, print out a little label and put your label on the back to sample someone. Now, there's no PV attached to this. So I'm thinking that, I think when I broke down the cost, it was between $2 and $3 a piece. But once you break it down, when you think about the sample bottles you're buying, if you're buying nice, cards from Aroma Tools or My Oil Business, it's 0.5 milliliters. Thank you so much. It's, and it's already together. It's compliant. It's ready to go. It's doTERRA branded. Then you're saving yourself money. So this, yes, it's an investment, but I think that this is totally worth it. So here's the sample blend trio. It has the same paragraph on the front. And then, hold on, this one isn't unstuck. Hold on, guys. Okay. So inside here we've got breathe. Come on, focus. Breathe, On Guard, and Digest Zen. And it's going to give the aromatic, topical, and internal usage. And that's just generic, guys. So that's not unique to the cards. But it's going to tell you about breathe, how to use On Guard, and how to digest Zen. So I am just super excited for these. What an easy way to sample and share doTERRA in a very professional looking way. It's just, I just think this is so much more legit looking than little baggies with little brown sample vials. So I think you save money if you give the 3 out. Yeah. And these are, guys, these are all oils that are impactful. So when they use them, they're going to notice a difference. These aren't low impact oils. These are powerful oils. And the oils in this basic trio, these are great. I many times I'll substitute Melaleuca in the allergy trio. So this can be used for allergies or seasonal threats. Let me be compliant there. And just so many uses, guys. So many uses. They also let me flip this around. Come on, camera, turn around for me. Come on. I am double tapping, camera. My phone doesn't like to turn around. Okay, well, we'll just have you look at the sample things until, there we go. Okay, not that I'm looking super great. I'm going on like no sleep and I'm really tired. But this, so I was not surprised, but a little bit. doTERRA spent, at the convention, they spent so much time talking about the humanitarian efforts that we're involved in. And it was very, very moving. And it really helped me feel like we are part of something just so much bigger than ourselves, and as we grow, we're able to have a bigger impact. Probably the most powerful speaker for me today was Celeste, and I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, but she was with One Girl at a Time, and it's an organization that provides reusable feminine hygiene kits to girls and women that lack those. She talked about these orphans in Africa that have to basically sit on a bed while they have their period on a piece of cardboard where people won't even bring them food, and just because they have nothing else to take care of it. Like I can't even fathom that. And it just and also by having these kits, they are able to stop sexual exploitation and things like that. And it's just, they're very powerful and they're very simple. And so I know when I get home, I'm going to work on organizing a little sewing party to be sewing these reusable feminine hygiene products and donating to this cause, because it really spoke to my heart and really was very, very impactful and moving. And I know you don't think about a period being impactful, but these women, these teenage girls have to drop out of school because they don't have means to take care of their period. They don't even understand what it is. And they receive education and all these things. So it's One Girl at a Time. I believe that's the name of the organization. But watch for that. And I'm so proud that doTERRA is part of this, and that the Healing Hands is bringing these feminine hygiene products to these girls and women that need it so badly. And it's a need that it's not talked about. And I wouldn't have even occurred to me that would be a roadblock, but it's huge because these women, they don't get education. And think about how that would make you feel if you were completely ostracized and outcast every time you had a period, just because the people around you didn't know what it was, or you didn't have means to protect it, like how to deal with it. And I can't imagine what that would do to these girls' self-esteems, what it's doing to their self-esteems and how they feel about themselves. And so it's like, a period's gross enough, like, come on. And now I'm like, every time I have my period, I'm going to be so grateful for those nice disposable things that I have. So anyway, so much humanitarian efforts going on, guys. It's beautiful. And we are just so blessed to be with doTERRA. It is just, you go to conventions and most of the time they're talking about, here's how you earn money and here's how you be successful and here's this. There was none of that. None of it, guys. Like it was so inspiring. It was so uplifting that I think even somebody that might not even be involved or with sharing doTERRA, if they were to be there, I think that their spirit would still be lifted and their hopes would still be lifted, because there were so many inspirational messages that were shared, and just great things going on. Leadership, they're actually going to have 2 leaderships this year. One is going to be in California and one is going to be in Florida, and they're both going to be in February. And I'm going to have a really hard time deciding which one to go to. I might just go to both. Don't tell my husband that. Just kidding, honey. If you're on here, I love you. We might be going to 2 leaderships. And convention is going to be next year. It's going to be the 14th through the 17th, again in Salt Lake. They're going to be opening up 7,000 more seats. And they've got pre-registration where you actually go in, and they're doing a little different this year. So you don't actually pay for your ticket right now. They said that you'll pay in February, but you kind of reserve your spot now. And that web address was regonline.com/doTERRA 2016 convention. Or I'm sure they're going to have that post. I don't know if they're actually going to post that. That might just be for convention people, but if you're not convention, you can still use that thing. Awesome, Mikey. I'm so excited. So, get registered. It's only $125, which is like a huge saving because normally it's about $169 for convention. They're doing away with the 10 packs that they did. Yay, Beverly! Woohoo! They did away with the 10 packs that the Diamonds used to be able to buy last year. And so everyone's on their own for purchasing your own ticket. And hopefully that'll make it a little smoother. So if you're even remotely considering going to convention, please register. I know the email that you'll receive says payment will be due October 15th, but at convention they said that it was going to be in February, so I will be confirming that and passing that information along. What else did I want to tell you before about convention? We're just, doTERRA is seriously amazing. They're updating, it's REG, so like reg, like short for reg, regonline.com/doTERRA 2016, the numbers, convention. And all they do is they ask for your email address, your name, and your wellness advocate number. So have that ready, and you can get that request in. It just is kind of locking you into that $125 price, so you save a little bit of money there. So any big questions about, thank you so much, Mallory. Any questions about convention next year or anything like that? It was so good. I'm going to be doing a recap webinar on the 23rd of September. And if you're interested in that, just shoot me an email at doterra.tx@gmail.com and I can get you registered. Or you can look on my Eventbrite page, which is Nicole, Nicole, .eventbrite.com. I can't even think right now, guys. I have no sleep. It's seriously like, it's bad. So anyway, have a great night. I hope everybody that came to convention loved it. I hope that everybody that didn't has been able to catch the excitement a little bit. That's true, Mallory. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, they're gonna. I think they're kind of revamping how they do that. They did that different this year with the educational summits. So they did that instead in lieu of the East Conference and West Conference. So I think they're going more that direction. I think they're going to be, hopefully they'll have a few more of those. I know they had one in Dallas and one in Nashville and then one out in California somewhere maybe. But anyway, great things are coming. We are part of something huge, and we can all have an impact. So use your oils. Seattle, thank you. Use your oils, share your oils, and we'll talk with you soon. I'm going to take a nap. I am freaking exhausted. And hopefully I'll wake up before tomorrow. But anyway, it's going to be a good week. Next week I am going to Holistic Health Coach training with Laura Jacobs. I've attended this once and it was just totally mind-blowing. And so I'm going back to repeat it, to kind of catch everything. And it's going to be great. So I'm so glad you came, Martina. It was so fun having you guys here. And it was just, man, so many emotions. It was so humbling to see so many of my team here. We had nearly 50 people here from my team, and it was just so fun connecting. Like seeing the people, people coming up to me that are here on Periscope that we've connected this way, people that I've connected through Facebook, and just people that I see at the conferences, and it was just so much fun. And my heart is just full, my soul is full, and I feel so blessed, so blessed. And for me, I know that what I'm doing is God's plan for me. And hopefully you guys are feeling that. You're feeling that tug at your heartstrings to go in the direction that you're supposed to go, because we all have an important mission here and we just have to figure that out. So have a great evening, guys. And tomorrow's the Sabbath. So I hope you're able to find time to be with those that you love and have some time for worship and devotion. So love you all. Have a great evening, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Beverly.